Why, hello, Merry Christmas, Santa.
Jingle bells, jingle all
How do you do?
the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hello, everybody. Jack the Rail fan here, back at Menards for my annual pre-Christmas video. For new buildings, they have the Ford Valley Motors dealership slash service station. You could probably put more vehicles in there or more decorations if you want. They've got a vehicle rotating up there, display. You could probably swap it out, but that guy is about to walk into the building like he owns the place. Here they have a new version of the alien abduction scene. It's with the M&Ms, and it's now the Intergalactic Party Bus. And then down here is one of my favorite buildings they've ever come out with now. It's the Cripple Creek water tower. And it actually does have moving a spout with a counterweight, so it doesn't just jump around and tap. They might have had this last year, but I don't remember seeing it. This is the Melrose Park train station. It's a nice little station. Any size layout could do good with it. Little rural setup. Here's another one of my new favorites. Cripple Creek Engine Works. You got one track that goes all the way through if you'd like, and then one that is a dead end. Fully lit. It's got two guys talking and Jack the German Shepherd. Two stacks for the exhaust of the locomotives. And Cripple Creek Lumber and Hardware. This is a whole new line they've come out with. Late last year they brought it out, but they didn't have it at my store yet. You've got this station. It's a bigger station. It says Menardsville. Next station, Chippewa Falls, so somewhere in Wisconsin. Amtrak station, which is really good. It's got the old Phase 1 logo, I think it is. I know absolutely nothing about Amtrak, so I don't know what the phases are, but it's Phase 1 or Phase 2 or Phase 3, one of the early ones. Then there's this Ray's Wreckers Place in Texaco gas station, so you can pick up someone who's run out of gas with this Ford COE and bring them back to fill them up with gas. Down here, I'm going to put it up on a higher shelf just to show you. This is a bit of a campground here. Got a trailer, little RV, pulled by a Ford pickup. Looks like a Ford, but the cab looks kind of Chevy to me. Got some deer, looks like, hanging out there, seeing what's going on. Flamingo lawn decorations, of course. And it says there's pre-drilled holes to place trees, which is always good, because then if you want more trees there, just put them there, ready to go. A little while ago they did come out with this Taco Bell place, but now they have an Arby's to go with it. So now you have two different restaurants. This year's selection of HO trains are the Bachmann Golden Arrow with the F7, or F3, I mean. And for the GP40 set, they've got the Cascade Flyer. It says it's a limited edition Menards exclusive set. And of course, you can't forget all of the wonderful brand new tubular track they have. I think it's the most reliable type of track there is. Santa Fe decorations. Looks like they're moving them there instead of having them over there. 30-inch straight track sections. Your fast track adapters, which I have found to be very, very useful. And your 10-inch tubular track sections. Then, to expand your Bachmann starter sets, they've got more easy track packs of 4, and I have bought these before, and they've worked out very well for me. I recently sold my HO trains, but I plan to buy a new locomotive very soon. Now for HO buildings, They have an HO version of the Cripple Creek engine works, which, thanks to how small it is, I think would be great fun. They've got their Patriot Lighting Supply flat, FedEx Place, Arby's. I remember they had a Taco Bell. National Power and Light. I have the old version of this, the American Power and Light Place. I do think the old one looks better, but of course it's not available anymore. This one looks just fine. J. Shepherd and Sons, Jack's dog food for Jack the German Shepherd. Their power supplies, you got it with 3 plugs or with 1 plug, all from one outlet either way. You got the American Materials building, the Cripple Creek water tower, this brewing company, Tide, Intergalactic Party Bus, Gamer and Thrones, and the Country Suites. All in HO, so doing very good on the HO stock. Then for freight cars, they're a little understocked at my store at the moment, but they have plenty of Army flat cars, mostly with the vans. Here's one of the many new gondolas. I don't have one of their gondolas yet, but it looks to be a little bit of an improvement over the boxcars because it has that thumbtack coupler with the little tab, which, sure, it looks less realistic, but for one thing, it's not scale. For another thing, it's easier to use. U.S. Army modern tank car. It says diesel fuel. Save big money at Menards. Boxcar. Here's some more of those gondolas. Covered grain hoppers, as well as coal hoppers, which is very good. One of the new graffiti boxcars. Southern serves the South. Transcontinental Peoria Way. I've never heard of that railroad before, but the paint job sure is striking. And one of their great O-scale flat cars. I hope they come out with more O-scale cars pretty soon, because I really like these and I hope to get one this year. And maybe with some new variety, instead of just having Alaska and Army. And of course, you can't go wrong with a Menards boxcar. If you can't decide on what to get, just get boxcars. You can't have enough boxcars in your collection, especially at such a great price. $20, not even counting the rebates they offer. Of course, this year's last rebate is coming up as of the time of this recording, but next year is on the horizon. Next, you have the Christmas Village. Now, this isn't exactly train stuff, but if you have a Christmas layout, this is essential. Plenty of trees, street lights, beans, coffee shop, Cobbler Dan, hot rod, hot dogs, dog boarding. It's a grooming place. Popcorn wagon. Now, I haven't seen this actually working, but I think this uses a fan to throw the popcorn up. Plenty of people to decorate the place. Jewelry store, wine place, diner. That diner looks very nice. A lighthouse. Lighthouses are, of course, a big part of the whole Midwest, which is where Menards operates. So it's nice that they are carrying a lighthouse of some sort now. Plenty of little places. Got a big clock tower. A very out-of-scale RV with the Christmas tree held on with twine. And there is a train running around the North Pole building. A barn. Got a bit of a small store. And some more campers, as well as a Christmas tree farm. In addition to all that, they have a Santa train, Santa airplane, and more buildings that they didn't have on display this year, but I'm sure some of them they did have on display last year. So, there's your 2021 Christmas season Menards O-Gauge and HO-Gauge buildings review. I think this year is gonna be an amazing year for Menards now that they've really established themselves and proven themselves to be really serious about it, because they had that early test run of 200 Menards F3 locomotives. Now, I don't think they're going to have those ready by the end of the year if they don't have them on the shelves already. But next year, I think they really will, because they've already made those 200. So they can make any adjustments they want in that whole year and have them ready for next Christmas. So don't be too disappointed if you don't see them in stores by Christmas. But remember, there's always next Christmas. So that'll do it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.